y'all, it's Tammy with Colored Valley Cooks, and today we're putting together something really simple, one of my favorites, and that is peanut butter pie. I'm going to let Chris show you the ingredients while I go around and get a paddle for my mixer. I didn't get a paddle out. So we're going to be using whipped cream, which is just Cool Whip. Whipping cream is what we use. We're going to use cream cheese, an Oreo pie crust, peanut butter, and this is also some hot fudge to decorate the top with. This is one of my very, very favorite desserts. It is so simple and so easy, no baking required. This is a great summertime dessert because of that. So the first thing you do is you open an 8-ounce package of cream cheese and you put it in your mixer or your mixing bowl, whichever one you're using. Some of you don't have a stand mixer, so I'm going to use the whip, the actual whipping. Lord, I can't even think today. Help me out, Daddy. The whisk attachment. So there we have the 8 ounces of cream cheese. Now we're going to put in a half a cup of peanut butter. Well, let's add the sugar first. We're going to put in a half a cup of sugar in with the cream cheese. Okay. Let's speed it up fast. Get it mixed in there good. Okay. Now we're going to put in a half a cup of peanut butter. I'm using creamy Jif. You can use creamy or crunchy, whichever one you want to use. But I prefer creamy with cream cheese because it makes just a good creamy pie. So we're going to put in this half cup of yummy Jif peanut butter. I'm going to go ahead and throw my peanut butter spoon in the sink so I don't have peanut butter everywhere. Alright, let's turn it up again. Okay, I'm going to scrape the edges of this since I used this whisk. I know that we've got some cream cheese in the bottom that's not getting mixed up. So just make sure you clean the sides of the bowl so that all of it will be mixed good. May even have a little sugar left in the bottom of it. Alright, and you're going to fluff this up real quick. Okay, while we're waiting on that to fluff, I am going to make a hot fudge cone. So I'm taking a triangle and I'm using a writing tip. This has got width so it's not flat anymore. Like it should be. We're going to place a writing tip down in the bottom of this cone I made. We're going to open up some hot fudge. And this is not going to be a whole lot. I'm just going to decorate the top with it, so that's more than enough. I'm going to put it in my bag. Twist it. Tear the end off. So now that's ready. This is such a fast and delicious pie. Well, my goodness, I'm going to have to get scissors to clip off the end. Yummy. I'm going to eat this, y'all, because I can. Why waste hot fudge, right? Okay. Let's throw in, I buy a large container of Cool Whip. or whipping cream or whatever. This is Kroger's. And I put about half of it in the mix for the pie filling. Let's see what my recipe says. Y'all, this recipe is in my first volume cookbook. And it says, put about half, we'll see, half of the Cool Whip. What does it say? And you're using the big container of Cool Whip, okay? So we're going to have to scrape the sides once again. And when I scrape the sides, you can see that, you know, there's peanut butter and stuff that's not getting mixed in. Now you can use the paddle that has the silicone if you want to, but I like using the whisk because it makes it fluffier. I just got that all over my hand. Let me go rinse off my hand. Well, first I'm going to stuff this bag. I'm going to stuff this since I've got Cool Whip on me anyway. You don't have to do this part, of course. You can do it, you know, just spread it on the top of the pie. But I like to make it pretty. And so I'm going to put my Cool Whip in my bag. Let me get a spoon. That would be simpler. Okay. Let me go rinse my hands off. I hope y'all are having a great day. This was actually my mom's favorite pie. Y'all, she was the best baker in the world. And she liked this no-bake pie better than any pie I could make her. It is so good. Okay. You don't really have to use all the Cool Whip either. So then you place it in an Oreo crust. Now, let me say this. Keebler has a chocolate crust, and it's not even close to as good as an Oreo crust. So if you buy the Keebler chocolate crust, you're going to not get the full effect of this pie. This is a very rich peanut butter pie. It needs to be in a really good chocolate crust. If you cannot find an Oreo crust, you usually can get them at Walmart. If you can't find one, because a lot of the grocery stores don't carry it, but like I said, Walmart does. If you can't find one, then buy some Oreos that are, you know, barely have the filling in between them, the thin ones. Crush them and make your own crust. If you don't, you'll be disappointed because it needs to be a darker chocolate for the crust for it to be even better. I can just eat that stuff just like it is. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, and this part, of course, you don't have to do. You can sprinkle it with those tiny chocolate chips. You can sprinkle it with Oreo cookies. You can do anything you want to do. But I like to take hot fudge, Smucker's hot fudge, and go back and forth with my writing tip. Okay, and then I take a toothpick, or you can do a cake thing that you check the cake with, or you can use something that like you'd use for shish kebab. I guess that's how you say that. Is that right, Chris?
Yes.
Yes. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go this way, and we're going to skip room, go about 2 inches, I guess. Do another one on both sides. Then you turn it around and you go the opposite direction. Look how pretty that is. In a matter of minutes, we're making a beautiful pie. Then if you're taking this somewhere, you could take your Cool Whip and put a circle around it. Cool Whip. And yes, you don't have to go all out like this. But look how fast we made that pie, y'all. Just look at how pretty it is. How yummy it looks. And all in a matter of minutes. And honey, when this thing gets in the refrigerator, you pull it out and you cut you a piece. It is so good. Now, you can make it as rich as you want to, or as, lighter if you want to. And what I mean by that, as far as the cream cheese goes, if you put a little less Cool Whip in it, it's going to have a lot more rich cream cheesy flavor than if you put a lot of Cool Whip in it, okay? But it's so good and rich, to me, you can use that much Cool Whip. But to each his own. If you just want to use a few cups, then go right ahead. But I like to put about close to 8 ounces in there of Cool Whip. And I always buy the big container. And that way, see, I've still got plenty of Cool Whip left. And that way we can use it for something else. But if you just get the 8 ounce, it's not going to be quite enough to put it in the pie and put some on the top. I hope y'all enjoyed this this pie. And remember, this is one of my family favorites, something we eat all the time. So, of course, it is in my Volume 1 cookbook. Y'all, I hope you have a good day. Please watch us on ABC Family Food Fight tonight, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Today is July the 17th. So it airs live tonight, Eastern, 9 o'clock. Channel 2, watch the Nichols family. Channel 2 in Georgia, that is. Your local ABC. And you can always watch it on demand or with Hulu or whatever. If you haven't seen it, catch up. We're doing pretty good, y'all. These little Southern cooks are doing pretty good. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did.